In your own words, why do you feel you deserve sole custody of Wiley Quartermain Corinthos?
I already lost nearly 2 years of my son's life, and then Michael cruelly kept him away from me for even longer than that. He's so selfish and entitled, and those are not lessons that I want passed on to my child. And you're right, I have paid my debt to society. I have an amazing job at Crimson Magazine. I have roots in this community and a husband who loves my son just as much as I do. I want to dedicate the rest of my life to making sure that Wiley has a home and a family that he deserves.
Well said. Thank you. No more questions, Your Honor.
Mrs. Jerome, you've just stated that you now have roots in Port Charles and that you want to dedicate the rest of your life to making sure that Wiley has the best family possible.
That's exactly what I want.
Will you tell the court, please, then why, on the night that you allegedly discovered that your son was alive for the very first time, that you raced to the apartment where Willow was taking care of Wiley, you assaulted Willow, and then attempted to abduct Wiley and flee the country?
Objection, Your Honor. Inflammatory. Ms. Miller is clearly badgering my client. This is nothing but a pointless verbal assault of unfounded accusations in clear violation to courtroom norms and standards of jurisprudence. There is absolutely no evidence that my client was trying to flee the country, and Ms. Miller knows it. As a matter of fact, those charges were dismissed for lack of evidence.
Dismissed without prejudice, Your Honor, meaning that those charges may be filed again, much like the charges of assault against Miss Benson Jerome for her attack on Willow Corinthos that same night.
For God's sake, I get...
One last
Your
question.
Honor.
Do you love your husband?
With every fiber of my being.
As of this morning, it would seem. No further questions.
You may step down, Mrs. Jerome.
I thought the plan was not to focus on making Miller better.
It never hurts to remind the court that the opposing plaintiff is an alleged kidnapper with a propensity for violence.
Your Honor, I am ready to call my next witness, Nell's husband, Mr. Julian Jerome.
He said I was gonna have to testify.
Yeah, well, buck up, because plans change. It's showtime. I don't think I have to remind you what's at stake here. For you and for me.